by the way, you notice how out here so wide? Yeah man, this is Roselle. You notice the quality of the work? Boy, may I tell you, I think this is commendable. They have done some work to the side of the hill. You can see the body of work taking place. Yeah, here is known for severe flooding. You can see the excavation work. I'll take my time. And this section is done by... You remember this section where a lot of accidents used to take place? This is in Botany Heights. The man have reduced the road to a fraction because they are expanding the bridge right here. So well, we are now at Greenwall. Due to the fact that the road was narrow, that this improvement is welcome. Exciting weekend on St. Thomas Redevelopment as we travel from the town center of Yallahs Bay, and we'll be heading to Morant Bay. And as such, I would like to capture all the improvements that has been made. And so as we cruise through the town, it is important that everyone knows Yallahs is famous for its jerk chicken and soup. So if you look to the right or to the left, you can see the vendors out. You can see consumers also out, shoppers rather, and you can smell the soup pot and the jerk chicken and all that such. So we are going to head to Morant Bay, and we'll be presenting you an update of all the improvements that have been made. With that said though, remember to subscribe. Subscription is free. It is totally free. And when you subscribe, you support the growth and development of the channel as it relates to St. Thomas Redevelopment. With that said though, we are going on through the town. You can see the congestion that this town currently experiences. I am wondering if when the four-leg section of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project completes, if this town will be able to manage the flow of traffic that is expected to come into this area, especially the developments that are taking place. So we are progressing out of the town, moving towards the Yallahs salt pond, and we can see, yes, the road, as you can see, the road is not 100%, and this is due to the fact that there has been recent installation of water pipes, and it is important that these infrastructure be put in place from now, so that when the surface and the asphalt has been laid, the National Water Commission won't have an appetite to dig it up as they currently do. So you can see that the road have some trenches in it. I'm driving over one of those trenches as we speak, as we progress towards pond side. So the pond side is essentially where you find the salt pond, the Yallahs salt pond. I have videos online documenting sections of it, especially when it starts to produce salt. There are video online that I have provided that depict those changes. So, what you guys think about the improvements that have been made? I see where work is being done about 600 meters from here. I see pipes on the side of the road, an indication that they will be laying some pipes. I expect that they will widen this section of the road because as we speak, it is kind of tight, and I expect that they will reinforce the road to protect it from the pond with stones and so on. But with that said though, I even ice the road because when you have some floods and stuff, the pond tend to rise, you know, and especially this area right here. So I don't know what, but them never seems to be able to fix this section of the road. It always have water and it always a mash up. So as we progress, we are passing a section that would, you know, often be seen as a tight section, but we can see that they have done some digging where they widen the road, and we are expecting that based on accident that took place sometime last year due to the fact that the road was narrow, that this improvement is welcome. I can see that little island thing in the road that the post is at. I assume that it's JP's responsibility to make the movements on those. Yeah. So we are going through the Pondside community, Pondside district. I believe the people in this area have a beautiful view of the area. And so you can see that pressure testing is taking place. This is a section as you move closer to Pomfret. I see where lands are being sold in Pomfret at this time. Developments are taking place. So I think the pressure testing work is a positive sign, saying that okay, we soon finish this phase of the project, and we are moving to where, you know, the drainage, the curb wall, the grading and the leveling and the compacting will be taking place. I think that's a good move. A lot of heavy units use this section of the road. As you can see, not much seems to be happening today. I would assume that based on what I saw, the work during the week and the rest on the weekends. So one of the critical things I always tell people, not because the road here might look a certain way, in terms it may look smooth, but it have some deceptive potholes. They are not dig out, but the road have a lot of sink. And because it have a lot of sink, you know, people tend to bounce off this road. So we are in the district or community of Pamford. They do a lot of mango cultivation in this area. Oh yeah. Here, so you notice them are do some drain work to the side, to the left. Yeah, here is known for severe flooding. So I think the developer may have watched my video, and by such they are making the necessary work to ensure that there's no flood again. But that said though, we move deeper into Pamford. We can see that some road work is taking place ahead. This is very good. Please. So we just have to wait our turn until the gentleman operating the tractor give us some pass. So okay, it's a lot of work. So we can move along now. Yeah. So we can see that they're all doing some heavy work today. Could be pipe work, it could be expansion work. Not sure what it is, but based on what I'm seeing, a lot of earth has been dug up. So clear indication that they have some plans to do some work in this location. So we are progressing through Pamford, same way, passing Costa Lagoon Hotel, and we are looking at a section where they seems to be building a drain, but the staff don't know what the objectives are. But we progress further same way. So we are moving closer to Botany Heights, as you can see. The expansion to my left, where you can see here the road get some widening. And as the light posts look out of place essentially. So as the work progresses and you follow the channel, that's the thing. Once them bigger trench came across the road, you realize they don't fill it up properly, so you go down the night, go out the vehicle have a boom. Anyway, through the community of Pamford. We'll be showing you some exciting changes taking place. So we look forward to that. And remember this section of the road, just leave a comment, share a story about this location. clear the road at times, but I'm telling you. Anyway, so we move closer to, well, we are now at Greenwald. You see them put 2 concrete infrastructure both sides of the road. I see the purpose of one, but I don't see the purpose of the one on the left side. Recently they conclude some pipe work in this location. So we move closer to Botany Heights, where recently there was some property being sold in this location. You can see the excavation work. I'll take my time. And this section is done by S&G. I must tell you, they have demonstrated their competence in terms of engineering. I mean, normally associate some of these work with China Harbor, but to see S&G demonstrating that capability, I think it's commendable, because you know it shows that whenever we get international developer, then you know they don't just come and get the money and do what they have to do and leave, but the talent is being left. And what I notice, I see a lot of Jamaicans, especially from St. Thomas, on this project. You remember this section where a lot of accidents used to take place? This is in Botany Heights. You see it? Then dig it down. And I think that is commendable, because look how tight the road used to be. It used to be horrible. And to see that they are actually taking pride in doing what they are doing to expand this section of the road, I think that it is commendable. Yep. As I slowly approach this corner, you can see the body of work taking place by S&G. They have demonstrated, of course, time and again their competence, and I think this is a good thing. You can see that a lot of work taking place. As we progress closer to White Horses, exiting Botany Bay. Yeah, have to use up the horn, as I've always said. I use up my horn. So this person will try to overtake me in another little section, you know, that the man will reduce the road to a fraction because they are expanding the bridge right here. So I think that this is good. Also, as we ascend, you'll notice that they have done some work to the side of the hill. They have done a lot of work in this section of White Horses. You can see the drain popping on top right there, showing that they are determined to control the flow of water that will exit this section. And we all know this almost 360 corner. So We are now in the community of White Horses. As I've always said, White Horses is known for its nisberry, its honey, its East Indian mangoes. So they are renowned for stuff like this. As you can see, the officers are out doing their job. That car seems to just like it in an accident. Front part mash up. So we cruise through the community of White Horses at this time, and we see the mangoes out looking good. Oh, soursop, so them produce soursop over here too. Hey, I tell you, them people over here are industrious enough. I mean, it's not an area that's known for factories and so on. So you can see the jerk chicken pan out. You can see the more chicken pans. So this is really good. I see where they're doing some digging right here on the corner. Appears they have laid some pipes, done some pipe work as we progress through White Horses. Also, to the right, you can see where they are expanding and putting in a new drain for this location. This area was where a truck turned over last year. So I think that is good that they have taken the expansion that section into mind. But one of the section I'm concerned about is here, so that stretch of road here. It just seems a bit too narrow, and when you have like two good trucks passing, it's almost like you know, they have to slow to pass, and it's almost like they want to rub each other. And if one breaks down, basically you have a bottleneck, traffic jam for hours in this location. So I am hoping that, for example, you see that truck may just park right there, so, and you see, by just parking there, that cause traffic to build up. So, you know, I look forward to see them expand this section, especially this blind corner right here. You can see where they have done the underground work, because I'm actually driving over pipes that have been laid. You can see pipe on the side of the road. Also, this deep corner right here, very much concerned about it, but we are about to exit the community of White Horses as we enter Roselle's community, and we can see that they have done fairly well. They have done a lot of work in this section, because I see where they put in a lot of drains, especially for those plastic drains. Plastic drains, you know, can catch fire and then the road underneath will collapse. But what I noticed that the engineer on this section of the project did was that they encased the plastic pipes in concrete and rebars. So even when the heavy trucks them will pull the aggregate drive on it, it now go collapse under the pressure. So I think that was, you know, engineering at its best. You know? So I think that's very good. Okay. To drive on the other side in order to get my way. But as we pass the falls, I understand that there were some protests about the falls. But I believe that when this road is completed, nobody now going to be able to cross the road to attend to no fall. Because vehicles just flat them out just like that. What I do believe is that they could bring the fall in a bit, reconstruct it, put in proper bathroom facilities, make it more hygienic, and make it more functional where it don't risk the life of people to use it at the side of the road. Also, I noticed that that fall, if they don't put in the right infrastructure, it will mash up the road. So it's something I see where the community is benefiting from it. Oh, by the way, you notice how out here so wide? Yeah man, this is Roselle. You notice the quality of the work? Boy, may I tell you, I think this is commendable. The company that's doing this section of the road should be commended, because, may I tell you, they not only rise the road due to the fact that here used to be a flood prone area, but the road is also built at an angle, so if water comes on this, it will run off to the side over there. So you see how high the road is compared to the little road that was here. It's a lot higher, and I don't expect that this road will flood anytime soon. Yep. With that said though, we move closer out of or through Roselle, closer to Morant Bay. You can see the big equipments parked on the side. So you can see the plantings and the coconuts out. So it's a farming community now. What I love though is the way they are expanding this section of the road. You know, I think it's a very good thing due to the fact that there will be a town center about 3-4 minutes from here that will be built at a cost of 6 billion Jamaican dollars by China Harbour Engineering Company, and it will be completed in 2 to 3 years. 3 years in the sense that they will do some monitoring of what they have constructed after 2 years. So I think that's good workmanship, and of course no one can question, you know, the efficiency of check work. You know, when they get a job, they do a good job. So as we progress, you can see that the road is, they have a lot of signs and a lot of, you know, things that said caution 30 kilometers. and so on. But that is there to protect the motorists and possible pedestrians. With that said though, we move closer to Morant Bay, where as we are about to cross a new bridge that was recently constructed. It is very wide and I can see it being used for many years to come, in the sense that, you know, it seems to be prepared for heavy and wide equipment. You see where the road has gone back a bit to our left, and freshly planted posts have been planted. Also, you see the expansion to the right. You see where they're expanding the road to the left. And you see a new bridge being built. So that means they are basically building this road with the town center in mind. Of course, we know that Morant Bay is a very busy area, and we know that will require some investor to harness the potential that lies within the parish. Also, as you can see, this tractor trailer properly loaded. Passing through, if I'm not mistaken, I'll call out here, so Friendship Red. You can see where excavation work is being done to the left. They are building new drains, so that means that they have plans to contain the water in this location. Also, we're about a minute from the Goodyear Oval, the site of the Morant Bay Urban Center. So, you're going to see that. Also look pretty. So we are progressing past or close to the expected area for the town center. I see an excavator park over there, but no work is taking place just yet. They had initially promised that it would commence construction the 18th of June. What we're seeing is just an equipment. I think that the town hall meeting was a bit premature. Anyway, let's just watch and see. We know that they are saying it's coming, so we look forward to that development. We are now at the Morant Bay roundabout. If you were going to Raggae Falls, you would keep the far left, but because we are going into Morant Bay, we'll just enter the roundabout and progress towards Morant Bay. So we are now going through a section that is referred to as Church Corner or Church Street, Morant Bay. You see where they are currently doing some pipeline work in this location. So, because it wouldn't be prudent if they were to not lay those pipes and complete the road, and then NWC just moved in with them backhoe. You know, that's their thing. They like to excavate. So we are on Church Street. We are close to the Morant Bay bus terminus, our transport center. As you can see, the road is a bit diggy and patchy, but that's due to the fact that they are doing some pipeline work. So I expect after they complete laying these pipes, they will commence surfacing. Not sure what is holding the traffic here, but this is where we will terminate the video for today. Once again, I want to say subscribe to support the channel. Subscription is free, and I appreciate everyone that supports the channel. Continue to give your feedback and let us know what you think about the channel, what you would like to see more, and so on. So that's it. Have a fabulous weekend and keep safe.